Hey guys, this is Pete from Pete2Cents.com. Today's December 29th, 2009. The year's almost up and gone, and we are here still trading, and no Santa has arrived. It's got me a little bit upset. No strong rally. The market's been flat for the last couple of days. Um, just not too interesting. I know the volume's been down. Everybody's gone away to their vacation homes, I guess. At least the big wigs have. But, usually you get a Santa Claus rally right after Christmas or during and after Christmas into the new year and ending off in a Santa Claus rally. Usually that's the way it plays out. But this time, nothing so far. We've been flat as a board. Today the Dow was down a point, S&P down a point, and the Nasdaq down 2 points. So I mean, yesterday more the same, the day before more the same. I think there was 1 or 2 days that we were up like 10, 20 points, but the overall stocks have been primarily flat. Just a lot of day traders playing within the day, scraping whatever they can. But as far as swing trading and trying to make a buck for the next couple of days or week, or opening into new positions has not been happening. So I'm not too happy about that, but my portfolio is holding. It's been balanced out. It hasn't gone too much into the negative. So I'm content with it. With that said, I'm still looking for a Santa Claus rally. We still got a couple more days of trading for the end of the year. So, Wall Street is Wall Street, so we may get it from here to Thursday. Just cross your fingers and be ready if you got it. Be ready either. I'm preparing some buy stop orders, building a, or revising your watch list and or building a watch list if you haven't built one in a while. I'm always researching, and I put stocks in my watch list, and I keep accumulating them. In the same way, I delete them if I see them go too sour. So, a watch list is very, very important, because if you try to research on the fly, that's 99% you're going to make mistakes that way. And when you make mistakes, you're going to lose money. So, today's stock pick is going to be CSX, which is in the transportation sector. Basically the railroads, and the railroads are a good indicator usually of where the market is going and the general economy. Okay, the rails have been as far as CSX has been on a tear since June. Okay, since this is a 6 month chart, but at the end of it. Okay, just because I lose a lot of the focus on my screen here when I pull out too much. So this is a 6 month chart. You can pull out the rest of it on your time there, and you'll see that from June it started spiking up and pretty much gone parabolic above and pulled away from the 50-day line, which is the blue line here. Okay, and with that said, then into September, going into October, pulled back below the 50, and then here started picking up again and pulled back. So it's been trading in a nice pattern above and below the 50-day, but nothing to make us get back into a bear market. So that's a good sign for the overall economy. It shows that we are getting and continuing the recovery that there's a lot of pro and con about. So I still am bullish on the overall economy and the market. With that said, and CSX, I played with it several weeks ago, several months ago. I don't remember when, but I'm holding it for a little longer now, and you'll see it pulled away again from the 50-day, and it's been trading in a nice pattern, up and down, up and down. So you can basically swing trade it or ladder up, ladder down, and make money. So I mean, if you're going to make a couple of bucks, you can double that or triple it when you ladder up or down. The stock has pulled back in the last couple of days. You'll see here it closed today at 49.16, so it's a good buy point, because I think it's going to bounce. It may pull down to the 50, which is right here. This is a 50-day line. So with that said, you got to keep that in mind so you don't put all your eggs in one basket. But looking at the pattern, it should start bouncing back at this point, unless we get a big vacuum in the market. Then definitely it will pull back down into the 50 but I'm still comfortable with the stock just because it has strong fundamentals. Technically, in my opinion, is very sound. As far as fundamentals, earnings are going to be ramping up very, very strong in 2010, and they're going to become stronger as the year goes through. So that shows two things. Obviously, we're going to make money in the individual stock, and in addition, the market into 2010. There are other indicators that show that we do need some type of correction, anywhere from 2 to 10%. I agree with that correction, so we got to keep that in mind. Do we have to sell CSX? Particularly not. I mean, we can just lower our position if we are playing with the stock and it is part of our overall portfolio. So it's just, overall, you got to play with it. I mean, you got to manage your stock just like you would pay a professional to manage it. The time to adjust, then yeah, sure, just put it in there and forget about it. But in the same respect, you're not going to make the overall money that you could if you managed it correctly, even if you managed it at a 55-60% of the time. So the more you manage it, the more money you'll basically make, bottom line. Okay. Also, as far as the earnings, fundamentals, the balance sheet looks real good on CSX, and it does have a strong dividend paying out 88 cents, which is 1.77% of the overall stock. So CSX, in my eyes, is definitely a buy and actually a holder of the overall market, of the overall portfolio. So you can hold this stock for a little bit, couple of months, maybe a year or so. I have certain stocks. I'm changing the way I'm trading a little bit as I go on. I'm going to be putting certain stocks into longer term portfolios, and in the same way I'm going to be day trading a little bit, and that's something that's going to be coming up in the next videos on a daily basis. Obviously 5 days a week I'm going to be day trading and showing the day trades of buy and sell signals live on the website. So make sure you tune in on that. I'll be speaking about that a little bit more as time goes by, but for now CSX is definitely a holder. All right, if you got any questions or comments, make sure you put them on the website, or you can also Twitter them at Miami Pete. Okay, so that's twitter.com/Miami Pete. And that's about it for today. Let's see what tomorrow morning holds up. As I told you, this is a great entry point right now, 49.16 on CSX. Okay, guys, this is Pete from Pete's2cents.com. Thanks, guys. Have a great night.